Hey folks, Randy here with Doing Cut and Trim. I gotta tell you, something just happened, man. One of my competitors, I just found out, one of my competitors stole my lawn, man. Stole it right out from underneath me. One of my good properties, man. One of the ones that was like making me money, that was putting food on the table. Just stole it. Just stole it like a billy goat stealing some grass from a yard. That's right, I'm talking about you, Bill. From Billy Goat. Billy Goat Lawn Care. Today I was meeting with Bill from Billy Goat Lawn Care. It's turning into a bit of a tradition. We actually get together, like once a year before the season starts. We both basically service the same area, and we kind of discuss just business stuff, kind of feel each other out on like pricing, things like that. Give each other recommendations, ideas, discuss different things, whatever. And while we were talking, Bill happened to mention he was looking at my Google thing, Google Local or whatever, and he recognized one of the properties on it, and because he serviced it last year, which was kind of funny. Because when we met the first time, he had noticed another property on my profile that he had actually been servicing, but then I was then servicing. So we were kind of laughing that, the first year in, I stole one of his yards, and second year in, he stole one of mine. And it was just kind of an amusing thing, but it was kind of interesting because, there's no animosity there. I'm not upset that Bill got one of my yards, and I don't think Bill's upset that I got one of his. It's just stuff that happens. But it was interesting hearing the explanation that the woman had given for why she dropped me and went with him. It was I don't want to give stuff away because whatever, but it was kind of a larger area that was used for training a type of animal. I pretty much just gave that away, but it's a big open field with different like obstacle things, and I had serviced it, and it was an easy yard. I mean, it's just a big open area. You just mow it. They didn't even want it trimmed, but they didn't renew, and the reason they gave to Bill was I think there was a couple different reasons, but the main one was I wasn't cutting it low enough. Which is true. They wanted it cut lower than I was willing to go, but it was because they were having me cut every 2 weeks, and it grew fast. And then on top of that, they kind of were in the middle of like a little, I don't know how to phrase it, like a crater. Like it was just like a real low spot, so a lot of it stayed underwater for a long time whenever it rained. And so it was just kind of interesting hearing their explanation of why they didn't go with me. And I don't know, it seems like they've got Bill. It seems like they're happy with him. Seems like they're gonna keep going with him for the next year. But I guess the point I just wanted to make was there's no animosity here. I made good money. I was really happy with the money I made when I was cutting that lawn. Now Bill's got him, and seems like he's doing pretty well too. I mean, it sounds like they're paying him pretty good, and he's happy and they're happy. So good for him. I just wanted to tell that story, just to kind of further reinforce that it's not a competition here. Maybe it should be, but I don't feel like it is. There's more than enough work. Honestly, I haven't missed that property. With the equipment that I use, I actually was making more money servicing other lawns than I was servicing them, just because of my production rate on bigger properties. So, it worked out great. I'm glad it worked out for him, and it's worked out for me. So I just wanted to kind of, since it was fresh in my mind, I just wanted to kind of pass that on. If a customer leaves you, oh well. There's always more. Learn what you can from the reasoning why they left, and then fix it if you can, and just keep going for it. I gotta tell you, man, I had a couple meetings today. I met with Bill, but before that, I had to sit down, just kind of random, but I had to sit down with Nick at Mulchmate. And dude, like, I am really excited about the lawn season this year. Like, I'm really, really looking forward to it. Last year was really good, and I just think this year is going to be even better. So I'm really pumped. Can't wait to do it. Hope you guys have a good year too, because the lawn season starts soon-ish. Have a good one.